so this one is just entitled suspension. Pass, jump, land, pass, jump some more, hit that. Okay, I like I like that everything is right. Oh, this is a fun camera angle to be driving from. This is new. I like everything involves crashing into something. Right, we're just gonna kind of go for it and hope. Yeah, land. Okay. It's a little bit bouncy on the landing. I'm just holding throttle and hoping for the best in all of this. That's going to bottom out across the rocks, but it's fine. Good enough. These are very, very peculiar camera angles to be driving from, but there we go. Clip the fronts on the ramp. Still more flying through the air, and oh, well, I mean, it's not quite punching through the brick wall as intended. That one. I'll be honest there. I'm not sure damage is good. I think maybe that's the damage on the brick wall, because we actually hit that with a little bit too much speed. We hit the top and that bent the truck rather than punched through it. So, yeah, okay. This is a very odd camera angle to be driving this one from, I'll be honest. Okay, made sure we've got that initial start, and because I'm driving this in a manual gearbox, I don't really know what it's doing in terms of gears, because I can't really hear a thing. A lot of guesswork is going on in this one. I think we might be better, yes, much better in terms of, oh, we didn't really punch through the wall as I was hoping there. We've taken the wall out. Oh, it's perfect. We got full score at, and as good a full damage, as good a time as we could get. The wall is tumbling down. Complete interesting camera angles going on in that, much more cinematic than anything else. Quite cool. I'm liking these so far. A little bit difficult to drive from though. Okay, we've got a cannon now. I'm going page up and page down. Thank you for telling me that, because I'm normally driving with a controller. Oh, have we got to hit a car? Okay. Destroy the poor innocent. Is that another Moonhawk? I think it is, you know. I think it is. Alright, okay. Sure. Lift. Okay, we actually do it with a... we can do it with a controller. Okay. Let's just give that a try. Way, way too far. Okay, well, we've learned that. Failed. We've missed by a mile. Okay, so we don't need it... Do we actually need to move it up at all? Let's just give it a little bit lifted up. No, we don't. We really don't actually need to do that whatsoever. Okay. I was expecting this to be a little bit more challenging in that respect. So if we just fire that... okay. It has a tiniest of bounces before it hits the car, and then wipes the poor car out. Is that going to be... Okay, that's going to be full point. I mean, that's cool. Firing cannons at the car is cool. I was expected to have to do some work on that, rather than just press A. But there we go. Okay, well... We completed that one. What will we have to break next? We have some rock crawling. I like this. This is good. This is more like it. We'll have to do something for this. I'm guessing we have a set amount of time. I'm assuming we're probably not allowed to... Oh, no, not with this camera again. Can we change the camera? No, as far as I can tell, we cannot. All right, so we are up there. Oh, for God. Trying to figure out where the bloody hell the truck is pointing is the more difficult thing. Okay, we're up over there. Try not to roll. Bounce it up. Come on. No, we're not going to be able to do that. And I don't quite... From this angle, it's really difficult. Okay, we have got to just sort of straight line out there. Really bloody difficult to see where to aim for. Like, thank you. Oh, we twisted the wheel up. Well, we've rolled. Mayday! I don't know where it's gone. We've lost sight of our truck. So there we go. Right. These cameras are really cool when we're doing the crashing part game, but if we could not have them when we're actually, you know, when you're asking me to try and drive a bloody vehicle, that would be ideal. I mean, if you want to give me like a replay of the... Oh, that snapped a wheel up completely. If you want to give me a replay of a run from this angle, that's also equally cool. But while I'm trying to do the run, this is not helping matters. Doesn't matter that I've snapped a wheel. We've got like a super short wheelbase rock crawler going on. No. Bad things have occurred. Bad things have really occurred. My super short wheelbase rock crawler was working up until this bloody point, because I can't see where I'm aiming for. Guess we have to go again. Okay, rock crawler. We can do this. We've got to not snap the wheel up in the early parts. That would generally be quite good. I don't know if I can actually, if I'm allowed outside of the painted areas. I'm not sure if the game's going to get angry with me if I do that. And I'm aiming for the one that I can see best with visibility-wise at that first part. Okay, and oh, that's going to have done a little bit of damage to the front. What angle? That's the angle we want to be aiming at there. Through the gap, keep the foot down, and go towards the finish. Oh, no, wait, that's not the finish. I don't know what's over here. Okay, it's more uphill. From that angle, it looked like it was downhill. Got a little bit confused with what bloody gear I was in. And there we go. Across the line, that's probably not going to get me a gold. I don't know if it was a... Okay, so it was a distance, path advance, and a time. Let's go again. Oh, okay. Thank you, back suspension. If you could be in a correct position, that would always be helpful. I don't know why on earth you'd want to go to the left here, because that's just so much more difficult to see what the bloody hell you are doing for practically the same route. Now, we have got to hit this quite straight. That's where we tore the axle apart. Just keep it in first gear. Don't bother changing once we've got it going. Right, so it's straight up there. Now this, we kind of have to aim it across at that direction. There we go. That's all good. Across there. Right, now keep foot down. Now this, we don't have a problem. I'm probably bouncing the limiter, but I'm not going to faff about because last time that's what got me in trouble. And there we go, across the line. Hopefully, if it isn't enough for the full 500 points, it's not. Is it going to be enough to get me a gold medal? Yes, it is. I will take that. Again, a cool scenario. I would much rather we drove from a proper camera with that. It's very, very difficult to see what on earth you were doing with the vehicle. It's not impossible, you know, it's not completely undrivable, but it would just be nicer to have the camera in a useful position and then maybe have a replay of the run if you want to show off the fancy cameras, but there we go. A good mixture of stuff so far. Right, downhill. Are we going to have downhill chaos? Quite possibly, because I've got a great big truck. I don't quite know what the 20 seconds was about. Uneven surface, very much so. Okay, I'm just going to sort of figure out. Is it 20 seconds from there? And we've got to try and get the truck as far as we possibly can. Oh, I forgot the truck, of course, is going to have really, really short gears. Oh, good. We're going to go for this again. We're going to murder the camera. We're going to roll the truck if we're not careful. I don't really know where I'm going at this point, so we're just kind of throwing it and rolling it towards a maybe finish line. We're still on a road, kind of. Success! Oh, we have to actually destroy the truck. Okay. I didn't know if that was a timed one, like it wanted me to get down there as quickly as possible, or quite what it wanted. So we have actually got to wreck the truck, I think. Okay, gears. So maybe if we go for this is a silly idea. No, it's not a silly idea. I take that back completely. This is a marvelous idea when you look at that shot of a truck barrel rolling its way down a hill. This is a much better way of doing things. There we go. Now we'll get the damage points and not the distance points, I suspect. No, we still did not get the damage because it's not really kind of finished its roll there. I mean, so far I'm liking throwing the truck down the course. That bit's not in question. I am slightly confused as to how on earth we gain points in this one. Right, we're going for it again. Off the other side this time around. We do have... So we only have 20 seconds for this crash. So we've got to try and wreck the truck in 20 seconds, basically. Now, I don't know if throwing it off of that point there is the best way of doing things or not. Oh, we took the entire cab off. And that's still only halfway in terms of damage. Okay. Right, so I'm beginning to think that perhaps, while the roll is amazing off of here, I'm beginning to think perhaps that's not the best route to go for. Okay, so we're trying to carry speed to get distance up, and now we're going to kind of start throwing it off course. No, because it's just going to survive this. It's just going to survive this without damage. It's going to make up some fantastic... Oh, it's not. It got caught by a tree. Damn it. We got eaten by a tree. We made good distance. Actually did quite well damage-wise there. Not enough for a gold medal yet. Maybe. I'm thinking perhaps throwing it off to the other side is the better one. Try and get it clear of the trees so we can get as much in the way of the distance as possible. So if we kind of aim it that way. Right, so we're throwing it down this way. We've made it through the gap. We've rolled it a bit early, I think, for that. We probably want to keep it on the road. Ooh. We're not going to do so well on the distance, but I think we might do well on the damage this time out. Again, less damage. Like, there is nothing left of my truck. I mean, mechanically, I guess maybe the engine's okay from that. But like, the entire cab, in fact, the entire front end was gone in all of that. So, no. Thanks for that game. Alright, so we're kind of wanting to go... Oh, crap. We wanted to go a little bit further down, really, before we roll. So I'm kind of just keeping my foot down here and sort of hoping that we can... We're not going to do any damage, though, to it by going over here. We're going to get excellent points in terms of distance, but we're not going to... Yeah, we got 1,000 in terms of distance. The full distance, but 4 damage. I'm thinking... Okay. My plan, my cunning strategy... As much as I love rolling it off this initial area, it doesn't really seem to work in terms of points. I can't do enough damage to the truck. Oh, bugger me, that's not going to work, is it? My cunning plan was... Actually, no, this might work. Oh, no, we've lost it. I was going to say, my cunning plan was to throw it off that second... The lip to what would be the right-hand side of the truck, so that we've got the distance, hopefully, from the crash and roll it off of that. That was good in terms of damage. That's the most damaging one that we did, but crappy in terms of distance. This is certainly my sort of puzzle game, really. How do we ruin a truck while still getting it quite a long way through the course? Oh, piss. I keep forgetting about that kind of jump bit that we have going on there. Oh, this could work. This could work. This could work. No, it couldn't work because we're bouncing the wrong way. I mean, we've got the distance through here. I just need something to crash into. Something to crash into. Please appear. That'll do. I mean, that was something to crash into. He was pretty good on the distance. It's not enough, though, really, is it? I really want a gold medal on this one. I don't want to be beaten by this section. But equally, I don't really know how to do better here. So, we angled ourselves across this way. Right, launch off of that. No, we're going to have excellent distance on this one. Truck, I'm just kind of going forward and hoping that we face plant that. That'll do. That's good. I'm happy with that. And it's not a gold medal. God damn it. I'm not sure what more I can do on this one. I'm pretty pleased with that as an attempt. I mean, that was almost spot on with the distance. Very, very heavy damage. I think I'm going to have to settle for a silver medal with the truck. Well, I have a police car, and I have a ramp, and I have a vehicle to land on. Oh, this sounds like much fun. This sounds like much glorious, glorious fun. I'm not sure quite what speed it wants us to be going at with the police car. I'm just going to go full throttle, and we're going to see how that works. Go on, police vehicle. Is that going to be lined up perfectly? Oh, okay. Full throttle doesn't quite work. Okay, you can slow-mo activate all you want there. I have quite clearly... I got 695 points on accuracy. I'm not quite sure, considering I missed the car completely. But there we go. Yeah, hopefully we will do better. So we just want to have a smallest of lifts, I guess, when we get to the top of the ramp. I mean, when you're dealing with a ramp this steep, you've got to have to really time the lift correctly. That's looking promising. Right on the engine. In fact, that was perhaps a little bit too early on the slowdown. It's good in terms of accuracy, good-ish in terms of damage. We can definitely do better. Of course, with such a steep ramp, when I let off the throttle, it's going to slow down the car an awful, awful lot. So we've really got to only lift at the very, very last second in this. I keep forgetting I can skip that. Yeah, we've got to lift at the very, very last second if we want to get... I guess we want to kind of land in the middle of the burn sides. Assuming that's what we're aiming for here for maximum damage. Right, so lift off there. And... oh, straight in the engine bay again. Okay, I think I can still lift a little later. Still lift a little later And okay, that's a little bit better on damage, I think, that time. 220. Hey, we got a gold medal. We've got to go. I don't know if I now press retry, because I do want to try and get the crash perfectly landed in the middle. I don't know if I lose that gold medal if I now fail to go and do better. Hopefully if I land in the middle, it will be better, but we will have to wait and see. Right, leave it until the very, very last second to lift there, and then grab the brake, and hopefully we can nosedive. Oh, there we go. I don't care if that doesn't score me as many points. That was a much more satisfying crash. Unfortunately, it focuses on my car and not the vehicle I just squished. 285 in the damage. Yeah, I'm pleased with that one. That's quite a cool little scenario. Again, could be a bit meaner with... That was mostly flat out. You could be a bit meaner with the sort of the things that I have to do to judge the speed to get these kind of outcomes to work. But there we go. Okay, we've got a wall jump coming up now. I'm not quite sure. Destroy the car. I can probably do that. Stick to the path. I can probably do that and hit the wall. Okay, so we've got to go fast enough to... Oh, okay. I'm thinking, by the looks of this, I've got to hit and then sort of take the wall with me as we go as we go down here. Again, I mean, we've just got to worry about a straight line. Oh, through the wall we go. I mean, we're going to get the distance, I hope, at least. Whether we're going to have done enough damage to my car is perhaps the bigger question in all of this. So, distance, good. Damage, not quite so good. So we were actually a little too fast then. We want to kind of hit the wall. If we just leave it buzzing in the limiter just for a little bit so it wastes a bit of time. We kind of want to hit the wall a little... That's a little bit better in terms of smacking the wall to do damage to my car. But we do still need it to travel far enough. And that is the issue. It has travelled quite well. There we go. Perfect. I don't know if that damage is... I'm assuming the damage was on my car and not measuring wall damage. Not sure on that. Either way, we punch through the wall relatively easily to get the gold medal in this one. Well, we are onto the highway for sort of part 11 of the campaign. We've got to get past... Oh, I see what you want me to do. Right, so having kind of played around with breaking our way through walls and whatnot, now we're going to use a drag car to break through a trailer. I'm cool with this. Oh, it's not break through a trailer, it's clear the trailer. Okay, well, we're going to soar over that. That was not the greatest of... Oh, that's a big wreck. That's a big wreck. It wasn't the cleanest of jumps. I was slightly twisted on the ramp. That is a big wreck. We did not get the full 1,000 points distance. We're going to try again because I want to get the... I think we can. So we don't have to worry about the trailer. It would kind of be amusing having to... I don't even know if you can punch through the trailers, to be honest. Yeah, to have to try and punch through that and then drag it as far as possible during the crash. Now that I know that there is a ramp there to aim for, we're going to aim nice, flat... relatively flat jump across there. Car might even be survivable. No, it's not. No, it's not. Car's not going to survive that one. That is a... It worked well initially. We hit the rock and that was that. That was... I think the engine's at a 90-degree angle to the car. Okay. Better. Almost got the full 1,000. I think I know what I need to do. When I hit the ramp, I need to be aiming... I need to hit the ramp and aim to the left. The way that the road curves around there, we have got to... Yeah, if we hit the ramp dead on that we're approaching at, like from this angle, we end up in the rock face. So we've got to kind of aim ourselves that way, like that. I think that should keep us out of the rock face for as long as possible. Let the car do its job, roll far. I'm actually now steering the car to get it the distance. That's worked. That I am pleased with. If that's not enough for the 1,000 points, I could say nothing else will be. There we go. Full 1,000 points on the highway. Oh, and indeed, that is it for the campaign. I guess you kind of go through it once, and yeah, so it doesn't save your best result because I ended the cliff ram on a poor event. So it doesn't show your Doesn't save your best results, and it is kind of a go through in one go by the looks of it. Is there any way? Okay, there we go. I have to get the mouse to scroll down with this lot over here to have a look. Yeah, we did pretty well, I would say, for my first playthrough of the campaign. Certainly a couple of these a little bit on the simplified, and the camera angles are a bit of a peculiar thing, like the Canon one, for example, just needing to press A, not the most exciting. Yeah, it's cool canoning a car on here, but yeah, this being, you know, the first campaign that they have released gives me a lot of hope for a lot of very interesting stuff to be coming. It's been a while on Beam, certainly for getting the updates. However, we are now getting proper sort of single player objectives and so on, and yeah, it's all shaping up very, very nicely indeed. These are good fun to play through. However, that is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.